Dear students of English grammar, today our topic is how to translate the sentences based on participles. In this lecture 1, part 1, we will learn how to translate the sentences. By using participles, before we use participles, we would like to know what is participle. If we talk about the category of parts of speech, participle acts as an adjective. Adjective means that says something about some noun or pronoun. But this adjective is not an ordinary adjective. It is derived from a verb to show some quality with the help of verb plus first form, and third form of the verb is called participles. I have categorized this participle in many parts. Now let's begin with the first part, immediate response or sudden reaction. If we have a Hindi sentence based on two parts, when first part occurs, first happening happens, then the second, then the happening of the first part that occurs first is used with first form plus ing. सपोज आवाज़ सुनकर बच्चा रोने लगा, लिसनिंग ऑफ द साउंड, हियरिंग ऑफ द साउंड अकर्स फर्स्ट एंड वीपिंग आफ्टर hearing. So in the first part, in the first happening, we add ing form and then write rest part of the sentence, and the rule is first form plus ing, first action, comma, result in the same tense whatever is in Hindi. Now our sentence will be hearing the sound, comma, the child started weeping. Hearing, hear plus ing, sunkar is written in form of hearing with ing form, and we use comma in between. Let's see other example of the same rule. छत से कूदते ही चोर क्यों नहीं भागा. I just want to show you interrogative part, means I have put interrogative part in your result section. छत से कूदते ही, the first action is छत से कूदना, and the second action is the escaping of the thief. Now jumping off the roof, this is first action, and the result of it, why did the thief not escape? It means this result part may be in assertive or interrogative, and as it is, you will have to translate in the given tense of Hindi sentence. This action was categorized in immediate response, but the second part is delayed reaction. Delayed reaction means it requires some long time. Something happens in the first event, then it takes some time, then there is result after some time. It means it requires a time between these two activities. For example, अमेरिका जाकर, अमेरिका जाना is first event, उसने बहुत कुछ कमाया is second, and between these two happenings we see it requires time between them. Then in such a case, when we find that second action is happening after a long time, we use having in the first action with third form of the verb. In this way our translation will be having gone to America, comma, he earned a lot. We always put comma, here it's a mandatory. You can also reverse the sentence. You can write result part in the beginning, he earned a lot, comma, having gone to America. There is no problem, and we'll see this delayed reaction whenever we have interrogative part in result part. इतनी सारी किताबें खरीदकर आपने किस प्रकार पढ़ डाली? The answer is having bought so many books. I used having in the first action because reading will take time. That's why having bought so many books. How did you go through them? I wrote books first and then pronoun later. When I reversed this sentence became how did you go through so many books? Having bought them. Now the question is, I used so many books in the first part in the beginning. According to you, it should be later, but I place so many books again in the first part. Why? Because so many books and them are the same thing. Noun is used always first, and then in the second part we use pronoun. That's why I placed pronoun in the second part. It doesn't matter whether you are using participle part in the beginning or the result part in the beginning. Students, you will go through the rest parts of the participles in next video. Thanks.